guys, it's Kate, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the reasons why college is the worst. So before I get into this video, I just want to preface it, give a little disclaimer that this video is mostly a joke. Mostly. Some of it's obviously true, but like I'm just kind of being dramatic just because I'm filming a video, and like there are some things about college that I'm like, are you kidding me? But like this is mostly a joke. Like it's like a joke, but it's like not. Like if you're in college, you'll understand. Like you joke about these things, but like they're kind of true. So like that's what this video is. It's mostly just like me being dramatic and me complaining, but a lot of it is true. So if you don't want to see a video of someone half joking and you don't want to ruin college for yourself if you're still in high school, probably don't watch this. But if you do want to watch this and see if you can relate, then let's just get on into it. So for starters, let me just tell you guys, I go to a community college. So the reason that I go to community college is just because, first of all, it's cheaper. Second of all, it's paid for completely. And third of all, it's like a little bit easier than it would be to go to like university and take the same classes, but like harder there. So basically right now I'm just taking like prerequisites, which means like the classes that you already took in high school, but you're taking them again because college makes you do that. So yeah, that's the first thing about college that I'm kind of like, I just think it's really weird that I went to high school for 4 years and I took classes like chem and biology and physics and calculus and algebra and English and composition and speech. And here I am in college again, taking all of those things again. I think it's really weird that college makes you retake all the classes you've already taken, because in high school they made such a push, like make sure you do your best because these classes are gonna help you get into college and blah, blah, blah. But the thing is I'm retaking those classes in college. So did I even have to try in those classes? Because I'd still be taking them here. It's like, it's for real like a conspiracy. Like I've heard people say like they think that colleges make you do that because they want to make more money and college would be way shorter if you didn't have to do prerequisites. And I totally agree with that. I'm not really sure why they make you retake all the classes you've already taken in high school. But nonetheless, it is annoying and I don't really understand why we have to do that. But so that's the first reason why college is annoying. Second of all, in high school, they tell you all kinds of things like you can't do this because this isn't college, but once you get into college, you'll be able to. Such as using your phones in class. So a lot of teachers in high school, and before I get into this, let me just tell you guys, I did go to a private school and now I go to a community college. So it is possible that some of my experiences are different than yours. If you guys want to leave those down below, that's totally fine. But I just want to let you guys know, like, it is a little different for me just because I went to a private school and now I go to community college. So there could be some differences in the situations, but yeah. So at my school, we had a very strict no phone policy. The only classes that we could really use them in were like study hall and first hour because our teacher didn't really care. So if your phone was out, you got it taken away and they would give it to the office. You had to have your parents go in and get the phone. It was just this whole dramatic process. But all throughout middle and high school, I was told that, you know, once you get to college, you'll be able to use your phone and it'll be fine. You can wait 4 years to use your phone, blah, blah, blah. So going into college, I thought using electronics would be okay and acceptable. And in some classes, it's not as big of a deal. But at my school, a lot of my professors are sticklers about the phones. So they get really angry if you use them. They call you out in front of the whole class. It's just very reminiscent of high school for me because I just figured that once you get to be an adult and you get to go to college that there aren't as many rules. But a lot of the rules that we had in high school still stand in college. When I was in geology the other day, one of my classmates who is probably like 30, like he's pretty old, compared to me and compared to the rest of us in the class. Not to say that 30 is old, but just it's older than the rest of us. So his phone went off and he wasn't using it. It just went off. It was in his pocket. So the teacher like stops talking and is like, excuse me, I'll wait till that's off. And it just like was very dramatic about it. And it was like almost like secondhand embarrassment, because it was like, this is a grown man and like you're embarrassing him in front of the class. Like, why did you need to do that? So the guy turns it off and puts it in his pocket, whatever. And then later on, like he took it out for a second to check it. And the teacher stops again and is like, I'll wait since you have no self-control. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. And then he just kind of like went on and on about it. Like, I don't understand why you just can't stop touching your phone, sir. Like, do you need to leave the classroom? It's not that serious. You can wait. Now, mind you, this is like a 4-hour class. So it is like a long time to like not be in contact with, maybe it's your family or your job or whatever. Like, he could have been getting a call from his work or something. Like, it could have been something slightly serious, but the teachers like embarrassed him and kind of like went in on him in front of the class. And I just kind of thought that was like unnecessary, and it reminded me a lot of high school, because that kind of stuff happened in high school a lot. But in a lot of my classrooms, there are signs on the ceilings or the walls that say no phones or pagers. And I'm like, I thought that this would be allowed by now, but I guess not. That's one thing about college that I definitely thought would be different, that is very similar to high school. And another thing that's very similar to high school that was supposed to be different is the whole late, tardy, and attendance policy. All that kind of stuff. I was told that in college, you won't even be taking attendance. You could literally not show up to class and no one will care, as long as you're there for tests and quizzes. Now, I have the type of parents that don't let me skip class. So I don't skip class. Even when I'm sick, I still go to school, because my parents just don't tolerate you not going to class. They want you to get your money's worth and get your education and blah, blah, blah. So I don't skip class. Of course, there have been times where I have skipped class to take a nap in my car or something like that, but those days are over. I don't do that anymore, don't worry. But basically, I was told all throughout high school that once you get to college, you don't have to show up to class. You can just show up for tests and quizzes, or if you're late, it won't be marked, or whatever. Like, there's just all these things I was told about college, that they wouldn't care, that they wouldn't take attendance. And while teachers sometimes don't take attendance where they're like, Kate Arnold, and I'm like, here, like, they still make you write your name down on a piece of paper that proves that you were there. And guess what? If you don't show up to class, you get points taken off. So while you don't get a detention slip, you still get like points taken off of your final grade. And like, attendance costs a lot more than you think it does. You'd think that like that'd be like 10% of your grade, but if you don't show up to class, like, it takes a lot of points off. So that was pretty crazy to me, because I definitely thought that if you were late, it wouldn't matter, or if you didn't show up, it wouldn't matter. But it turns out that it does matter, and everything that I was told in high school was a lie. The last thing about college that is kind of annoying is the fact that every teacher has like a different policy when it comes to test taking. So I just think this is annoying, because it's just like, first of all, it's a waste of money, because a lot of teachers make you buy Scantrons or green books, which, if you guys don't know what they are, green books are literally the stupidest concept I've ever heard of. They may be called blue books at your school, or green books, or maybe it's a different color, but at my school it's called a green book. So basically, it is a booklet that has a green cover and a green back, and inside is notebook paper. Now, I don't know about you, but I always buy the cutest and most expensive notebooks at Walmart or Target, because I'm extra like that, and I like my school supplies to be cute. Now, if I'm spending $5 for one notebook, why am I going to go to the student store and buy more notebook paper when I already have a notebook full of paper? It doesn't make any sense to me that they charge you extra for notebook paper that you already have, and you can only use that on the test. It's just weird to me that something like this even exists, because we obviously already have notebook paper. Like, we already have books that we're using to take notes, and we have to buy more notebook paper, that literally the only difference between the notebook paper that you have and the notebook paper in the bookstore is the fact that there's a green front and back. It just doesn't make any sense to me that this type of thing exists and that you have to use it for tests. Same thing with Scantrons. I feel like why make a test where there's like, you know, multiple choice answers that you circle, where they make you go back and refill it all in on a Scantron. So you're basically taking the test twice because you're doing it all on the real test and then you're transferring it to a Scantron. I feel like it just doesn't make any sense because you could easily just grade the test we already have. I feel like it's just another way to make more money, and it's just kind of dumb to me. Like, I've never understood why every teacher has a different test taking policy. Some teachers want Scantrons, some want green books, some want you to bring your own notebook paper, some want you to just fill it out on the test. I just think that you should have like this same policy school-wide for test taking. I feel like it's less confusing and it makes more sense. But anyways, those are all the things that I could think of why college is the worst. And like I said at the beginning of this video, this is literally just me being dramatic. If you know me, you know I'm slightly dramatic. I was in theater in high school, I was in drama club, and I was also in theater in college. So I am kind of a dramatic person. I like to dramatize stories and make them more interesting. And I thought that this would be an interesting video. I thought it'd be kind of relatable for you guys. So if you enjoy it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, oh well, because I thought it was pretty funny and I thought you guys would, you know, get a kick out of it if you're in college and you've gone through these same type of things. If you're in high school, don't fret because all colleges are different, so these might not even apply to you, but they definitely apply to me, so I wanted to make a video about it and I thought you guys would like it. So if you guys are not following me on my social media sites, I will have those linked down below. And if you guys want more videos like these, just let me know. I love doing sit-down videos where I just talk about stuff. I think they're easy and fun, and hopefully they're fun to watch. So like I said, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel to see more content like this, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I post a video. I post every Monday and every Friday, and I try to post cool stuff, you know, it's just something that I do. Anyways, I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys!